poem is the prompt. The prompt is the poem. I need the server to write a poem like the better parts of me, one where soul is watched and admired. Dip it in the rich desires of our ancestors, forge it with fire. Like water, let it sink in every crack and crevice, minus the damage. Let the words within be the advantage to better living, a cheat code. Make it a solution for the problems we need to decode. Over the centuries, let the poem grow old. Make it more precious than gold, unweathered and unbothered. A relic, a tapestry, a blueprint for possibility aligned with divine alignment we thrive in. Make it powerful, thoughtful, hopeful. Give the poem the voice of God. Young Morgan Freeman, James Earl Jones. Low tones like the radio host during the quiet storm. The one who rang her phone. Ninth caller, you on the air. Pull words out of the air, paint a world that's fair and just for all. This is just for y'all. A collage of peace with colors so vivid. We remember the hard times, but we don't relive it. Give it, Henson Langston, Sonia, Nikki, Gil Scott, Abi O'Doon, Umar, Brother Mike, Jill Scott. Let the spirit of Chicago be one of the roadmaps to enlightenment. Make the poem enlightening, make it lightning, make it a light beam, a slight scream to wake up the spirit. Make it magnetic, make sure everyone wants to draw near it. Like a moth to the light, we are the light. So write it so they hear it with their soul's ears. Let it crush those fears, those doubts, those thoughts that pull us apart. Let the poem pump God through our hearts. Make it art. Give it innocence, like when little Charlie J say, butterflies are happy when they fly. May this poem be an affirmation that makes us naturally high, lifted. Let it be written, let it be gifted, make it a mantra, make it medicine for our chakras. I am, I feel, I do, I love, I speak, I see, I understand. Make it graceful, make it grand. Write me, recite me, a poem that sounds like me. Experience intertwined with history, legacy, a reach back, a look ahead. What does that look like, sound like, this soul spoken aloud? If I'm not on God's list, may this poem be a reminder to put me down. Please write me down. Write a poem to save the world. Prompts that pump power and purpose. The crossroads of healing and discovery. The stitching of wounds found on heavy hearts. The tattoos that cover the scars. Don't make it harsh, although we make beauty out of anguish. Let it help us find reasons on the roads traveled, even if it's not painless. Write a poem with soul. A poem that's not distracted by the mundane. Write a poem that makes us remember their names. Write a poem that can't be duplicated, replicated by any technology. Intelligence that doesn't spawn from mainframes and wires. Gotta have a spirit to understand a spirit's desires. That unexplainable push, that pull, true religion that's heard by souls. Friends who were once two strangers passing in the wind. Write me a poem that will solve hunger and poverty. Something to let the aliens know we cool, we cool. Hear stars sit in the front rows for each other. May this poem be the peace we've all been looking to discover. This is the peace we've been looking for. The machine can't evolve like soul. Make it so. That when we look at one another, we think, maybe our worlds aren't so different. But if they are, write a poem where we see that our beauty is the same. Love. The poem is the prompt. The prompt is the poem. Love. The poem is the prompt. The prompt is the poem.